Hello, hello. It's the one and only God Johnny, also known as Coach Johnny. I'm here with 5D Transformations. I got a very, very important video for you all. And this one is really about your spirit. This is really big. This is extremely important, and it links to narcissism and then just spirituality in terms of the situations we deal with in life that transform us. And to me, spirituality just represents a holistic view on things from my perspective. Other people have different forms of it, but it's really just linking things together. And what I see is, with narcissism and dealing with narcissists and dealing with people that are bringing you down in life in general, in situations and circumstances, one big thing that we might miss is the pain. There's a lot of pain that gets stored up. And it's so much pain from the experiences that we've dealt with family, friends, life, the traumas that we all have. Everyone's aware, I'm pretty sure, and I won't say everyone, but a lot of people that are into self-development are well aware of the pain and traumas that we pick up. Eckhart Tolle called those the pain bodies, the things that we store in our body. And what I realized is, man, when you go through a situation with, for example, let's say a narcissist in your life, somebody that's really dragged you down, that's really giving you so much pain. And a lot of the time that's come from the opposite sex or the same sex or whoever it is that you love. It's come from them. And that's what makes it hurt so much. I think what makes the narcissistic dynamic so tough is especially when you actually had love for this person. And even in smaller cases when you're at work or they might be a coworker, it's like you get so much frustration and it becomes an entanglement, and they really bring out the worst in you. And they bring out the worst in a lot of people. And so when you're in these situations, it's so easy to harbor the anger, especially when you have been in a long-term relationship, or if you have to deal with this person. Let's say it's somebody you have a child with or a family member that's really close to the family. It gets really difficult, and it gets, and even dealing with narcissists you might see on TV or online, just people you don't like and just experiences in life. They weigh you down. And what I want to just let you all, all the people listening to know is in this world, you want your heart to be as light as a feather. Because when when that time comes later down the line, hopefully years and years and, years in the future, decades and decades in the future, when it's your time to go. Or let's say it might be sooner, who knows? It's all God's will. It's all your will, but you want to leave with no grudges. You don't want to leave with that pain in your heart. You don't want to leave with holding on to something, because that's what's going to attract you back to this, to those experiences, back to this reality. And then if you don't believe in anything like that, at the very least, what I can say is it's going to make you have a very miserable ending to this life experience. That's a magical experience. It literally is like the odds of you being a human being is like 1 in a number none of us can even pronounce. Like, look that up. That's one of the most amazing articles I read. Look up the odds of being born. The odds of being born are almost like the odds of impossibility. You're literally an impossibility right now based on mathematics. You're like, you don't even make sense based on mathematics. And we let our life become so regular and bogged down because of one person or because of these people that are bringing us down, because of the pains we experience. Those people, these people, whether it's present tense, past tense, is weighing us down. And your heart needs to be as light as a feather. You need to be able to leave this life ready to fly, ready to float, ready to be free. And then if you can carry that in your actual life experience, and you don't have to wait till you die for that to happen, and you could actually have that freedom and lightness in your heart and your spirit in this life now, well, then now you're doing what the magi's and the the wizards and the shamans, and this is what they sought, was nirvana in the physical experience, to bring that nirvana energy, that higher frequency energy down to the planet. So I don't want to make this too long, but I just want to let you know, you have to let go of those pain bodies. You have to let go of those pain points. You have to, and you don't have to let them go like you forget them. No. They're there for a reason. They're lessons. You learn something from that. And as long as you learn from something, it was worth it. Shout out Dolores Cannon. You know, whatever you've learned, whatever situation you've ever had, if you learn from it, then that's why it happened. You don't have to wonder why me, why this, why that, because you learned something from it. You needed to know that for your future life, or for whatever future you experience in life. You need to know that. So now your wisdom is built, and now you should take delight in that. Enjoy that you're now a wiser, more dynamic person. This is what transformation is all about. That's why it's called 5D transformations. To transform from the 3D to the 5D, you're going from the physical to the mental, you know, and you want to begin to, and transformation isn't a pretty process. It's destruction. It's mixing things together. It's not comfortable. Like anything you look at that you make, food, whatever, you like break them all apart and bring them together. It's not like the onion stays the onion and the chicken stays the chicken. No, you're blending everything together. And so that's what life is about. So that transformation though creates something, and that's what it's about. So take these experiences and use them to create something beautiful. Don't let them bring down your spirit. Don't let them weigh you down. And make sure that you make it a mission in this life to let go of the pain. Whoever, the people that hurt you, find a way to forgive them. You don't have to love them. You don't have to talk to them. You don't have to do none of that. You don't have to love them. I'm not telling you to love them. I'm saying let it go of the pain by, don't hang on to it. You might feel the pain. That's okay. You might need to cry sometimes. Let it go. Release it. But don't hang on to it like it's a victory, because all it's doing is weighing your spirit down, and it's going to work against you spiritually, because you want to have balance and you want to be free, and you want to be, when they weigh your heart and your emotions, or not even your emotions, just your heart and your spirit, and they put that and they weigh it next to a feather, will you be floating or will you be weighed down by these problems, even in your last days? So keep that in mind. Make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate all the feedback, the comments. You know, I really appreciate y'all. Let's grow this channel. And ask me any questions at your5dtransformations@gmail.com. You can check out the Patreon as well. It's in the link below. And much love, and we'll talk soon. Peace.